Okay guys, today you have a handwriting sheet, page 181 and 182. You will do the front and the back. I'm just going to show you the front and just remind you of some things that we need to be working with on handwriting, okay? So, my first letter that I'm going to trace, I have a capital V and a lowercase v. And then I have two spots where they wanted me to write a capital V, lowercase v, capital V, lowercase v. So let's review how to write a capital V. I'm going to start at the top of the roof on my house. At the red dot, I'm going to go down to the red carpet and back up. All right? And then my lowercase v is going to look the same, but it's going to stay under that blue dotted line. So I'll start at the red dot and I'll go down to the red carpet, back up to the dotted line. Okay? Make sure that you're tracing it the correct way so that when you write it, your hand will remember how it feels to write it correctly. Okay? So now I'm going to start at this red dot and I'm going to write a capital V, down to the red carpet, back up to the top of the roof. All right, and my lowercase v will be underneath that blue dotted line. Start on the red dot, down to the red carpet, back up to the blue dotted line. Remember, if you go over the dotted line or down here in the basement where it's not supposed to be, you'll need to erase it, because one of the things I'm grading on is making sure that you're keeping the letter on the line where it belongs and that it is also straight up and down and that you're taking your time using your best handwriting, okay? So one more time, we're going to go all the way up to the roof, that top blue line. We're going to go down to the red carpet, back up to the blue roof. That's your capital V. Your lowercase v will start under the blue line, so you'll touch that little blue dotted line. You'll go down to the red carpet, back up to the blue dotted line. Very good. All right, now we're going to trace this sentence, and we want to trace it exactly the way they've written it, and then we will write it ourselves down here on the bottom, okay? We know this is a sentence. It's a series of words. It starts with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark, in this case a period. A period tells us it's a statement. That means I'm just saying something. I'm not asking you anything. I'm not yelling or telling you something excitedly, but I'm just telling you something. So that would have a period at the end of it. Okay? So first letter is a J. I'm going to go up to the blue roof. I'm going to go down, down, down to the red carpet. And right when I get to the red carpet, I'm going to swing that hook up just a little bit. Okay? Kind of looks like a little fish hook. Let me draw my little dotted line here. Okay, lowercase I, remember, it starts under the blue dotted line and it goes down to the red carpet. And then I put my little dot above the blue dotted line. The M starts at the blue dotted line. Your stick goes straight down to the red carpet. I pick up my pencil. I'm going to go back up to the top and I'm going to do a hump and then straight down to the red carpet. And then I'm going to pick my pencil back up, go to the top and make another hump that touches that blue dotted line and goes down to the red carpet. Remember, I'm making sure to keep space between all of my words, and this will also help you where you will start your next word on that red dot. That will help you space out your letters. Okay, so now I have an R. That's a stick down to the red dotted line and a little hook, and the hook does not go up above the blue dotted line. All right, lowercase o goes around under the blue dotted line, touches the red carpet and comes back up to the blue dotted line. A D is the same thing. It's going to be a circle, and then you'll draw the stick beside it. So a circle touches the red line, red carpet, comes back up. Then I'm going to go all the way up to the top where the blue roof is. And I'm going to go straight down. Make sure that stick touches the line. That's the hardest part. Or make sure that stick touches your circle. That's the hardest part. And then make sure your stick doesn't go under the red carpet. E is going to look like a lowercase c, but then you close the gate. Then I'm making sure that now see, my E is very crooked, so I'm going to redo that, and you'll make mistakes too, so don't just leave it there. Erase it and start over and try to do your very best work, okay? Remember, we're working for Jesus. All right, and closing the gate. That looks better, so now I can keep moving on. I'm going to put a space in between the next word, road, and in. I. Okay, N is a stick down to the red carpet, and a hump over, it'll touch the blue dotted line, and then it stops at the red carpet, and then another space, lowercase t with a bow tie. My H will go all the way up here to the top of the blue line, which is the roof or the ceiling. It will go straight down to the red carpet. And then right here in about the middle where the the blue dotted line is, you're going to make your hump. The hump is going to touch that blue dotted line and then come down to the red carpet and stop. And then we have an E. Remember, an E looks like a C, but then I'm going to close the gate. Okay? Jim rode in the, now van, lowercase b, lowercase a, here's my stick, lowercase n, and I will put my period at the end. Now I'm going to copy this sentence down here the same way, making sure that each new word starts on the next red dot. So you would have Jim rode in the van, period. Again, when I'm grading these, we want to make sure that your letters are written the correct way, that they're straight up and down, they're not all squiggly or all over the paper, that they're not really huge or really, really tiny, but they're the right size. We want to make sure that we're doing what's called line awareness. You're making sure that the letter stops on the line wherever it's supposed to, and that we're not just writing it way down in the basement if it's not supposed to be in the basement, or way up on top of in the ceiling where it's not supposed to be. And also I look to see if there's evidence of you taking your time, because I remember you know, where you were in the writing process, how well you were writing. So I can tell if you were taking your time on it. So you get points if you take your time on it as well, okay? So be sure to do the front and the back. And remember, if you forget how to write a letter for some reason, it's in your B book. So have mom and dad help you flip that B book open, and it'll show you how to write it, okay? All right, love you guys.